what we're going to do now is create a dialogue. And the title of our dialogue is going to be Teacher-Student Dialogue about the baby polar bear. When I write something or say something, you can look here to find your answers. You can look in this text to find your answers to whatever it is that I say. All right?
It's a little more easy.
Yes, this is going to be quite easy for you, I'm hoping.
Quite no.
All right. So, it is a good thing that the people are taking care of the polar bear. Okay? And you would say, yes, but why are the people taking care of the polar bear? And I would say, that's a great question. The people are taking care of the polar bear because the mother has stopped caring, and this is a phrasal verb, caring for.
Caring for. It's a verb, okay.
The baby
It's a very
polar bear.
more difficult.
Okay, so what question might you ask about that? Ask me a question. Ask me a question about the polar bear. It doesn't matter what question, just ask me a question about the polar bear.
Okay. What is the normal weight of a baby polar bear? No normal weight. Peso. Weight. Height and weight. Yes. Sorry about my pronunciation. Weight. I want to see 200 grams.
Okay, so now what I would say is this. In the story above, we learn that the baby polar bear is 200 grams in weight. So you might say, that's pretty small. And I would say, of course. And this is the reason people are feeding the baby polar bear a formula. Okay? And then you might say, what is formula? What is formula? And then I would say, formula is a form of milk to keep an animal or a living thing alive. And you would say, I hope that the mother bear will feed the baby in the future. And so feed, what does it mean to feed?
What is, sorry?
What is the meaning of feed?
Means to give some milk.
Okay.
To give food. Okay.
Okay. All right. right. This was an interesting article, I think. Do you remember how many times is the polar bear fed a day?
6 times. 6 times a day.
Okay, yes, okay.
Yeah. Is fit only with an A? Fit?
Very good. All right, so here we have a little dialogue, and in our next session, this is how I'm going to teach you how to speak with fluency in English. I'm going to read as A, you're going to read as B, okay?
Okay.
And these are your line items. If we have a question, you can say, look at line number 1 or 2 or 5. All right, so I will start. It is a good thing that people are taking care of the polar bear.
Yes, but why are the people taking care of the polar bear?
That's a great question. The people are taking care of the polar bear because the mother has stopped caring for the baby polar bear.
What is the normal way of caring for a baby bear? For example, does it depend on the size and weight of the baby bear?
In the story above, we learned that the baby polar bear is 200 grams in weight.
That's pretty small.
Of course, and this is the reason people are feeding the baby polar bear a formula.
What is formula?
Formula is a form of milk to keep an animal or a living thing alive.
I hope that the mother bear will feed the baby in the future.
What is the meaning of feed?
In this story, the meaning of feed is to give milk, food to the baby polar bear.
This was an interesting article, I think. Do you remember how many times the polar bear is fed each day?
Yes, the bear is fed 6 times a day. I think that I know no pronunciation. I do not pronunciation very good. Baby polar bear. I think that I say beer like cerveza, beer.
Well, it's bear.
Bear.
Bear. It's pronounced
Bear.
like this. Ba, air. Bear.
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 Bear. Not beer.
No, like not like the wine or the alcohol. Bear.
Not the drink.
Not the drink. All right. So now we've discussed, we read the article. I'll read the article again. This news is from a zoo. The zoo is in Ohio, USA. A polar bear is born at the zoo. She is a girl. She is 200 grams heavy. The mother stops caring for her. People must help the little bear. They feed her 6 times a day. They feed her a special polar bear formula. After 2 months, she is 3 kilograms heavy. Difficult words: care for, to help, feed, to give food, formula, baby food, which is not mother's milk. So you did a great job with the dialogue, and what I want you to do is to practice this dialogue without hesitation. Read along with me, practice with me, and you will come to understand how to interact with this dialogue. Okay? I will send you a copy of this recording, and I want you to practice with the dialogue. You will hear my voice. You will hear my voice, and then you read as B. When you can do this very easily, you should be able to listen to my voice without reading and speak with fluency. Okay?
I do.
In this final section of the lesson, As you listen to me read part A, I want you to practice by reading part B. After listening to this activity several times, you should be able to respond appropriately without looking at part B. I will begin at the count of 3. 1, 2, 3. It is a good thing that the people are taking care of the polar bear. That's a great question. The people are taking care of the polar bear because the mother has stopped caring for the baby polar bear. In the story above, we learned that the baby polar bear is 200 grams in weight. Of course, and this is the reason people are feeding the baby polar bear a formula. Formula is a form of milk to keep an animal or a living thing alive. What is the meaning of feed? This was an interesting article, I think. Do you remember how many times the polar bear is fed each day? Thank you for listening. I am Dr. Priscilla, the founder of Speak Excellent English. I look forward to our future lessons. Bye for now.